Hello, my name is John White, and I have a question for you. Do you know how much property you own? Because I'm willing to bet that you don't. Now, let me explain a few reasons why you might own less or more property. It could be due to a clerical error at the courthouse. It could be due to the deed that you own for your property is incorrect. You could have a quitclaim deed, which I will explain further. Um, let's get into the nitty gritty of this presentation. So, client A uh, owns 16 acres of property and he would like to divide it between his sisters and himself. So he called us. We went out there and surveyed the property, and we actually found out he only owned 14 acres. Now, the reason for this was a quit claim deed, like I explained earlier. A quit claim deed is a legal loophole where all you have to do is state the amount of property. You don't have to give any kind of reason why you own this amount of property. You just say, I own 16 acres, and that's the end of it. So we had his property surveyed. We marked all the corners and had it properly recorded at the courthouse. And then client B, he inherited 160 acres from his father after he had passed. So he just wanted us to come and survey his property so he knew where his boundary lines were. So we went out there, did the survey, but we actually came out with 140 acres, so a 20-acre discrepancy. After I did some digging at the courthouse, I found out that 20 acres had been sold off by his great grandfather, um, but it was never properly recorded at the courthouse. It was just a side note on a deed somewhere. So nobody really knew that the property had been sold. I made the client aware of this, and he was okay with it because there's really nothing he could do. Somebody had already been living on that extra 20 acres for 40, 50 years almost now, so that he couldn't just kick them off. Um, so all after all said and done, he had his property recorded, and now he officially owns 140 acres. Now, the different ways you could prevent this from happening is getting a surveyor to come out there, survey your property, and then always, always, always have your property recorded at the courthouse. So, in conclusion, I just would like to say if you own property or are thinking about owning property, get a surveyor. And my final question for you is, do you know how much property you own? Have a great day. My name is John White, and I'll see you in the next video.